But yeah, again, might as well just plug up that list of mods I've got currently. This is what it's looking like. And because, how the game works is that they like to just stack extra worlds on top of one another. I need to have the world limiter just so to keep it at standard game length. Used to have either Yomu or Remilia as a boss. Remilia was glitchy and was removed. Essentially the pre-final boss of their game. Good to know. Yep, and that's exactly why I decided the world limiter might be important. Specifically to prevent 3-hour runs, which are pretty much going to be impossible to run in the first place. You know what? I haven't tried any of the other extra sets. I want to try Violets. Cadenza. So, Waltz. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy, restore some mana, repeat until you miss. Interesting. Metronome, such that's... oh, wow. So essentially I want to build a lot of flow in this specific set. And to incorporate with that, we immediately start with some Hearth, and Glimmer. Oh, right, I forgot that the Star Force mod changed the artwork of that. No, I don't have that mod. I might try like try it out in my off time. Because as is, downloading the mods I have for this right now took like 6 minutes by itself. I have no idea actually, because I haven't seen Higurashi. Gain -1 to +2 spell power, attack damage, and defense. Added jam. Interesting. I can see the practicality of that. I can also see where I could screw you up. Might as well. What's the worst that could happen? And so I can properly get some Hearth and Flow into this deck. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind trying it out at some point. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up this route. And Hidden Power. I have no idea what it gave me. Get some Root Missiles. I can't exactly hit you as I am. It'd be at least good to get the barrier up, get the jam out of the deck, and then shuffle. Okay, I think I like this set. It's essentially turning the boss fight into how you play the game. And I like that. Tested a good number of mods. That one's the only one you've made your... Oh, I see. Well, then I'll give it a shot. I'll probably give it a tongue. I'll see about giving it a shot in my off time. Potentially write a review. We'll see. Because I'm just getting back into Eden after a bit of a while of not playing it. And it's been fun. Ah, crap. God. 3 and 5. Yeah, I'm super rust right now. My apologies. It's really nice that these are tracer shots. Fire 3 kunai, teleport to the inverse tile. I mean, it's a good idea to get me out of harm's way, but I need to keep going on the flow train. And, obligatory reference to Skullgirls here, take the A train. What's a good range to use this? There. Hidden power. Get another barrier. Rocket. That was a terrible decision. Alright. Everything gains 60 shield. No. Slice does have its uses, but not in this current set that I'm running. So I'm better off not taking that. I mean, I guess I have to take that, because I don't really have any Trinity, and there's not as much of a motive for me to build it. That's a lot of defense you got there. There we go. And quick rock to that. Excellent. It's like puzzle solving. Game, I don't have any... Do you see any cards in my deck, game, that do structures? I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to leave that. Ox Tackle. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm really, really tempted. It's cheap. In the worst case, I can mod it so I get flow. Ah! Rock you. Rock you. And of course I miss. Rage isn't bad. Cold Stone's pretty good too, because that just gets me more flow. And time to fight Gunner. Nice shot. Rock you. Another rock for your face. And once again, enough mana for this, I can toss it out, and... there we go! Okay, that was getting a little obscene, me. Nice movement. Actually. Oh, not the right range. There we go! Here's the deal, Gunner. I'm feeling generous. I'll let you live. He just gave me the Terminator. He just gave me the Terminator! Where'd go, Noodle? And in this case, I'm better off getting some additional weapon training. Easy. Bouncy boulder. Not great. All things considered. On flow cast twice, but Earth Prayer. Earth Prayer just gives me a whole bunch of flow. Might be a good idea. Ah, right. And since I did a battle without getting hit a single time, somehow, if we want to, we can go Dark World. The Dark World has harder enemies, but more loot. Culminating in a harder boss, too. If you think you could do it, go for it. But good luck. These guys don't mess around. Wrecked. Oh, they don't have any effect on boss fights. My apologies. I guess when they did. Oh well. Warrior Soul. Grant haste and an attack up, by the look of it. It could be useful. Rock Cycle essentially makes an entire refund. Ah, no effects on the shopkeep either. Interesting. Actually, moment to say, the shopkeep absolutely wrecks me. I am absolutely terrible at that boss fight. I don't get any benefits from shuffling in the first place, so maybe I should keep the rock cycle. Hardest fight to learn, but once mastered, most consistent since it's pure execution. Huh, fire ring. Nah. Stim pack. Not great. Honestly, out of these, I'd probably say the mana regen is just generally good, but in a pinch, Cassidy's Scarf can proc multiple times. And thanks to the rebalance mod, it also gives me some extra mana. Rock you. Nope. Try again. Just keep playing the song. Done. Hit the edges of the enemy field. Crack it. Increase your next shuffle time. Oh, these suck. No thanks. They're not great for what I'm trying to build, and it has to be a flow deck. Oh, fuck. So, shots across the board. That was one of the easier patterns. Take the soul gun. Flint shot actually builds into this fairly well, because it won't gain a penalty. Something that exists within One Step from Eden. Familiars. With a button press, you can have the familiar get to your tile, or just they follow behind you. In this case, the soul gun here will occasionally fire a shot that deals decent damage to a target in a straight line, and then on top of that give you some mana. However, be warned, When a familiar perishes, you won't get it again. They will not come back. Well, in the normal game, they don't come back. So manage its health carefully. Of course, there is a bright side to it in that it will get some health back as you complete maps. Not too much, though. So try to protect it. Pew. And I think you were right there. Get played. Okay, Soul Gun gives a bunch of mana when it kills a target. Have a look at it. None of these are great. I mean, Glaive has its uses. But even still. Time to fight Saffron. And frig. Oh, that's really bad. I'm toast. Or not. Not much reason to have your pets unsnapped, but specific modded characters both have heavy use of mid-battle pet snapping. Noted. Oh, and I lost the fight, but there is a very low chance that character will be like, yeah, you know what, you're not worth killing, and spare you. Which by itself, it can be both good and bad, because on the one hand, yay, you get to progress, but you also die. Because you don't get any benefits from the fight, other than having your health at, like, 201 from then on out. Ooh, not great. At this point I need HP, so I'll have to go down the bottom path. I don't have an innate way to get that HP back. Ah, crap. Shot deals damage equivalent to the spell in the other slot. It could have its uses, considering it's essentially a clone of it, but it's just straight damage, nothing else. Not terrible, not great either. Don't really have any Trinity. I'll skip, honestly. Unal enemies gain 80 shield at the start of battle. I'll take the mana, please. All of those have their uses. I could probably go the shield route. I just need some way of shield stripping, like with a wind-based attack. Yeah, crap. Now I'll at least get the HP out of it. One, and die for me. All three of these aren't great either. And I don't have any immediate flow, so need to build that. There we go. And have another rock. I don't really have too many means of cracking tiles or breaking them, so that's not great. I think I have most of the flow cards that I need. There are a couple that would be nice, but if I don't get them, so be it. Now the question is, do I kill the Bun Bun? Because by doing so, you get a straight 1 luck. Luck has its benefits and flaws. It can give you slightly better rewards, but it can also make it a whole bunch of harder enemies for you to deal with, too. It's a trade-off. Now that your luck just builds as you go through a playthrough, too, so... In some cases, it might be a good idea to have a bunch of luck. In other cases, not so much. It depends on the playthrough. And if anything, Hidden Power really isn't helping me, so... I don't want to discard it. Shrink down my deck a little bit. You know what, Rabbit? You get to live today. I'm feeling nice. Rocked. Pop those out. Boomerang isn't bad. Nah. Not really as useful. Next fight. Hazel's boss fight involves a lot of structures coming into play. Because, well, that's her specialty. She's a builder. Get Glock. Toast! Fuck! I wonder which death I'm going to get this time. Battle Network, or Battle Network? I'll go Battle Network. That sounds like a good idea. Doesn't randomize the worlds every time you start a run, only does on mod instant. Seriously? That's kind of disappointing, honestly. If anything, it almost feels like it's kind of missing a bit of code. There we go. Had SDM as Zone 1. Guarantee you'll have it again. You. Lost another. It's my HP. Get away. Perfect range for that. Parablast. Energizer isn't as useful. Shielding is just shielding. I think it's about time I visit the shop. Ugh! You. Yeah, dodgy. Okay. Ooh, candy wrapper. That one is fairly practical. Essentially, take the upper and lower borders of the field. I can just snap between them now. And what's in the shop this time? Fragile... Slow enemies when poison damage is dealt. I don't have any means of poisoning, so that's not as useful. The most practical of pacts. Take 140 damage, heal 150. Yeah, it's nothing against you, Lufoser. Lufosir. It's nothing against you, just it feels like something kind of vital to its function is just missing. I understand that it's just modding, the modding community on the whole in that respect, but even still. Yeah, it's at least still better than a 19 zone run, you have a point. Shield decays fast. Actually, that's just a straight benefit, because I don't really rely on shielding at all. But I also don't need the luck, so there's no point in me taking it. It's about time I get some upgrades. Maybe refresh once, just to see what I can get. Gain money after each battle... That does have use. Helped bug test about a month ago. Used to not even function if you tried to install Criminy. That's a really peculiar bug. I forgot which button was that. Preview. No. If you limited to 8 zones, tried to install 9+, and just entirely broke. Ew. That's a really bad error. Now let's upgrade Paragon. Apply poison. Yay! That sounds useful. Well, if anything, I should probably have this consumed, just so I can rely solely upon flow. Next one to upgrade would probably be Mistletoe. Extra shots is just across the board practical. That's 80 damage straight. Wish it could be randomized each run, but there's something in the game's code where it has to be that way. Oh, that's a shame. Ow! Thanks, Codex! Also, hi. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I should take another remover just to be safe. And let's do some more upgrading. Coldstone would probably be the next on the docket. Specifically to shrink down its mana cost. Better. Then from there... let's give this Ox Tackle a bit of an upgrade. Flow! Perfect! Exactly what I needed! So now I have something super beefy that doesn't compromise my flow build. Then I think the next thing to upgrade would probably be... either Earthen Armor, specifically so I can get some more shielding out of it. Or otherwise Rock Cycle, specifically so I can give it a bit of an extra benefit. Probably the Earthen Armor. Bonus 20 shield. Alternatively, double cast, which is probably the better option. Because they'll at least get me 4 flow immediate. Or if I have 0 flow, then it's just gonna give me nothing but benefits from there. Oh, you jerk. Rock. Inox Tackle. Elting insists on stealing attention. That's fine. That's fine. Stay safe. Make sure the kid stays safe, too. Yeah, nah. Soulfire or Monogun would be the better options on that one, but even still, want to keep this strictly flow. Is it a bad idea? Probably. Run! Eat that. Holy. Up. And done. First time beating Heat, man. I'll take it. Oh, you penis. Hollow Earth is not something I'm going to be able to use. Nor is Resonate, because I don't use structures. Nor is Barricade, specifically because I have no need for structures. Jerk. Just give me the upgrader. Upgrade barrier. That's way too costly. Honestly, shrinking down the mana cost might be the better option here. Just so I can constantly and consistently cast spells. Sure, here. Crap. Get rocked. Gain 1 flow on hit. That's useful. Specifically because it's going to be a constant chip attack. Excuse me? Gain 4 spell power and haste for 8 seconds at the start of the battle, and gain haste when you get hit. Yeah, might as well. Oh. The fish. Oh yay. Well, that's one less enemy to worry about. Do that. Keep the medics alive. Keep the medic alive, get an additional card. Perfect. Fissure. Yeah. It's gonna keep my flow up. Have a rock. You toasted. Perfect. The Boomer. Flat Earth. Gain 10 shield for each broken tile. Fix broken tiles. That does have a use. considering I'm going to be breaking tiles fairly often. Doesn't really matter too much between the two, but if I want to keep safe, maybe I should consider the upper option. Oh, and a chest. Rude. Done. Cold-blooded. I mean, I guess it is vaguely useful. Kinetic wave is fairly good too. Specifically because pushing around opponents. Yay. Crap. Have an Ox Tackle. Roots. Yep, it's the fishy one. He's going to absolutely wreck me. What the hell? I want to see this. I probably never get the chance, but... Root. Have another rock cycle. Actually, you know what? Just reshuffle. Have another rock. Shields up. No! Credit, that wasn't that bad. I chipped down half of his health. Some of his attack patterns are... ugh. But it's still nowhere as bad as Shopkeep.